Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a video kind of talking about what I use on my hair at the moment. I haven't really talked about it mainly because I haven't really got I'm gonna say like a solid routine, but I am using this stuff in the salon because I tend to do my hair in the salon, so I'm just using what works for me here. I haven't really delved into what works for my hair at the moment, but a lot of the questions that I get asked is about how I maintain my hair in this short style, and it's pretty easy for me, so I'm just going to kind of run through what my routine is, and hopefully that will make it clear for anybody who's having problems with how to look after their hair in any way or form. So the first things first is I shampoo with First Lava. That First Lava is not necessarily by Kera. I normally use a coconut shampoo that gets rid of all the grease and anything that I'm kind of got as a build-up, because I do apply a lot of cream to my scalp, because as I've told you before, I do tend to have a dry itchy scalp, and around the 5th day I get flakes. I would say about the 4th, 5th day I tend to get flakes if I've missed out on a day of putting anything on my scalp. So I've started to tackle it with dry itchy shampoos. So the first things first is the First Lava, and I normally use the coconut shampoo like I said. Then I kind of follow it up with the Affirm Care Scalp Therapy. So this is something that I've been using. I think I mentioned it in my top 3 video that I did a while back, and that this is really helping with taming my scalp, and it also gives me a really nice tingly feeling, which I really like. I don't like the smell. There's something about it, it's very medicinal, which I don't like. But it does the job, so I'm going at it. I mean, it's not a strong smell. I'm just very particular about smells. I think I'm actually really picky. A lot of people actually like this smell. It's just not for me. I either follow it up with 1 or 2 things. So I either follow up with a treatment conditioner, also by Affirm Care, depending on how bad my scalp is. And this is not something that I use all the time, but I either follow up with this, or I follow up with my normal, which is Humecto cream conditioner. I've never steered away from this, because this is always hands down always worked for me. So I always go in with either the Humecto by Kera or the Scalp Therapy. I actually really like this conditioner because it kind of has a tingly feeling, and then it gets really strong, and especially if I go under the dryer, once I leave the dryer, I feel like my scalp is revived. So I really like this, but I don't use it that often. I probably said that I use it maybe twice a month rather than using it every time. Yes, so I've been using the foam wrap lotion. So as you guys know, I love my Syntonics wrap lotion, but I haven't been using it just because it's kind of running really low, and I tend to use it on specific clients. So I've stopped being selfish and I've just started using it on the clients that need it. I've got enough to last for the next like 6 months, so I've been really good to make sure that until they release a new one, I at least have a backup. So I've been personally using the foam wrap lotion, and I find it really amazing. My hair's got an extremely soft hold, and I find that I don't need to use heat after, especially if I've just relaxed my hair. Once I wrap it and I mess it up when it's dry, it's good to go. So it's kind of like what I do now. I don't really mess with my hair too much, especially when it comes to heat, unless I'm doing something specific, and I did want like a pixie cut, so I can do nothing, and I'm finding that really works. So yeah, so I really like this. I am going to go into how many times I wash my hair and all of that after I name all the products that I'm using. So next up, for co-washing, I use the coconut co-wash by As I Am. This is, I'm not going to say that this is particularly the best for my hair right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I feel like my hair is moisturized to the T. I do feel like it moisturizes my hair, but I don't know if it feels as great as I would want it to feel. I mean, once I finish my routine, it feels amazing, but I don't know how I feel about how this leaves my hair feeling after I've washed it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I feel like this is in particular the best one to use on my hair at the moment, but I haven't also tested out anything else. The other one that I probably would have used would be the Natural Textures Honey Co-Wash by Kera. But again, because my hair was natural when I was using these things, I don't know if how it's gonna work on my hair, because sometimes these things leave a bit of a heavy residue, so I'm not too sure. But so far this doesn't leave a residue. My hair feels soft, but I'm not 100 there with it, if you know what I mean. So this is sort of like a pending thing, but I have been using it for the last 3-4 times I've done it. So that's that. My faded syntonics. So I use syntonics for my scalp because it tackles my scalp, and I can also use it as a cream to give my hair a nice shine. And I always use conditioning cream hair just about every 3-4 days, just to keep my hair moisturized. But these two are like my moisturizing and scalp remedies. So that's it for the products I'm using. I don't think I've missed out on anything. So how many times do I wash my hair? I wash my hair once every 5 days. So every 10 days I wash my hair with a shampoo, so the treatment shampoo and all the products that I mentioned. But once every 5 days I co-wash my hair. And I've done this because I found that I used to wash my hair every 7 days. Now by the fifth, 6th day, it was always a bad hair day. I always had a bad hair day, and my hair just wouldn't function correctly. It just wouldn't sit right. I would have to kind of push it to the other side. Something had to happen, and I did not like it. I'm a perfectionist, and obviously I'm trying not to get into wearing my wigs whenever I have a bad hair day, because I really wanted to wear my hair out for as long as possible. I only really want to wear wigs when I feel it's absolutely necessary, or when I get absolutely bored, or I want to go out for a night and I want to change it. I've made a decision that I don't want wigs to be necessarily the way of my life. I want to wear my hair and have wigs as an alternative style, maybe for 2 weeks, but not for something that is long term. I no longer want to wear wigs long term. I want to switch it around, that I'm wearing wigs the way I used to wear my hair out, because I used to wear my hair out a lot less and wear my wigs a lot more. So the washing my hair every week was just not working for me. So I decided to try out washing my hair every 5 days and seeing how it goes. But washing my hair with shampoo every 5 days for me was a little bit too harsh. So I decided to start co-washing in between. So what I do is on day 5, so I shampoo my hair, and then 5 days later I co-wash it. So it's a really simple, quick wash. And when I do that, I literally just co-wash, rinse, put the wrapping lotion on, put a little bit of cream, wrap my hair under the dryer or in bed, wake up, mess my hair up, and I'm good to go. So it's a really quick routine. And it also helps for those that go to the gym, those that have an active lifestyle. I find that works, and that's what I've been giving to clients. Like when I do a little bit of a workout, the 5-day mark is always good, because your hair is still fresh and still moisturized. And then again, 10 days time, I wash my hair again. So that's the routine that I've taken on. It's been working brilliantly. And I'm not gonna say I don't have bad hair days, but they're not bad. This is a bad hair day for me today, because I just feel like my hair's not sitting right, but I can deal with it, you know. So I do a relaxer every 6 to 7 weeks, and I do a hairline relaxer either every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, depending on. I'm thinking of kind of stretching out my relaxer to every 8 weeks and doing a hairline relaxer every 4 weeks. But the shorter your hair is, the more maintenance it is, as you guys know. If it was a longer cut, I would definitely steer towards 8 weeks, but because it isn't, I'm doing it every 7. So far it's working brilliantly, and I find that I've got enough regrowth. And hairline relaxer wise, I literally Vicky relaxes my hair literally 1 inch around the hairline. So all the bits that would really matter, and grow out really fast, the sides. She does. And yeah, my hair is as good as new. So that's what I do with that. The relaxer doesn't stay on for a long time because it's literally just to soften the hair a little bit. So yeah, so to avoid any breakage. So that is my routine through and through. If you have any questions, I want to know what everyone's routine is as well, because I find that, you know, my clients teach me things every day. So I want to know what you guys do to your hair every week. I want to know what your routines are. I want to know if you recommend any products, because I am in the process of trying out new products. I am going to go and buy some new products because I've seen there's quite a few things out on the market that I haven't tried, and I don't like being in the dark. Salon International is next month, so I'm going to be in the know a lot more. Next month is probably going to be more exciting because I'm going to know what's out. I'm going to buy things, I'm going to try them out, and I'm not going to be in the dark anymore. But as it stands, this is what I use. I'll probably do an update roughly every couple of months. I'll probably do one in the next 2 months just to show what my autumn winter routine is, just for the simple fact that my hair goes wild in the transition periods. So I'm ready for it to start going wild. It's already started. My hair's itching like at least 6-7 times a day. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but it is my existence right now. So I'm going to see whether I can switch something in my routine. Like I said, I'm not sure about the co-wash, but I'll tell you if I find. I'm going to start trying out different co-washes and see what works for my hair, and if it works for my hair, then I'll let you guys know. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.